Okay, guys, we're gonna get ready for the next match. That was an incredible match. Uh, yeah, Sam Cooke and Evan Bourne got a bit too involved, but it was enough to help Cat Stevens win. And who's up next? Yes, yes, Mr. Rogers. I'll talk more about him as soon as the match gets started. But for Mr. Rogers, yeah, unfortunately he was unable to get a spot in one of the main events. But hey, Mr. Rogers is a man. He's going to be coming back next season. I will say that. Meanwhile, he's accompanied by former Cruiserweight champion Bob Barker. So yeah, unfortunately Bob Barker didn't hold on to his title. So yeah, unfortunately that didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, if you had seen this, like if you were born in 1977, I guess, and you were watching a match in 1985, you would be like, wait a minute, I thought those two hated each other. You know, in Mr. Rogers and Bob Barker, but I'll tell you more about it when the match starts. So, and his opponent is Cody Rhodes. And of course, he's accompanied by his Gold Digger associate, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin, I have to say, if Shelton Benjamin was the, let me see. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin was he was the founder of the Gold Diggers. I mean, he was the co-founder along with Finley. Although Finley was kicked out of the group after a disagreement, so Finley was kicked to the curb and was nothing more than a footnote in that group's history. But the group has succeeded in terms of MVP was their biggest success when he joined the group. You know, partly because he's into women, hence the reason he became a gold digger, so to speak. Whereas Cody Rhodes is a gold digger because he loves gold. Or he wants to have the gold. So yeah, the gold diggers had more than one meaning, I guess you can say. Anyways, let's get down to the match right now. A whip into the corner goes Cody Rhodes, and meanwhile, yes, Mr. Rogers and Bob Barker, they had a 15-year-long feud, and wait a minute. Oh, it's Tony Bennett. I'm pretty sure he's out here to help Mr. Rogers win the match. And yeah, he's coming down. And a mule kick right to Mr. Rogers. But let me say, I'll say this for the record that, these... Oh, wait a minute. Here comes MVP. Speak of the devil. Yeah, MVP was the biggest success for that group because he brought them a world championship into their stable. And wait a minute, MVP, what's he doing? Oh, he's going right after Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett attacked by MVP. I'm pretty sure he's out here to help his brethren, Cody Rhodes. Even the odds, so to speak. But anyways, yeah, they had a 15-year-long feud between Rogers and Bob Barker, and it was a long feud. I mean, and of course they would later come to respect each other. Of course, at the time they were, winding down their long active careers to focus on their television shows. And wait a minute, MVP's going right after Bob Barker, but I think Bob Barker took him out a little bit. I don't know. A punch right to the head. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes, nope, countered by Mr. Rogers. So yeah, they winded down their careers to focus on, or they winded down their wrestling careers. Because they were both wrestlers since 1972. And then Okay, yeah, now MVP's running away. But a belly-to-belly suplex to Cody Rhodes, and then a snapmare. So yeah, they focused on their television careers, and in which both men continued to do so. For Mr. Rogers, it happened he continued his television career till 2003, the year of his real life death. But of course, we brought him back to life again. But of course, when we did that, he resumed his wrestling career full-time, as he did before, except he no longer has his television show because, well, it ended. And for Bob Barker, he continued his television career until 2007, when he stepped down to allow Drew Carey to be the host of the show. And when he stepped down, he stepped back in the ring. So that's how they came back together, and now they're wrestling full-time as opposed to part-time, as they used to when they were younger. So anyways, that's the story behind Mr. Rogers and Bob Barker, so yeah. Alright, let's get back to the match itself. Cody Rhodes whipping Mr. Rogers into the ropes, duck underneath, sent over the top rope, and onto the floor right where Shelton Benjamin is. Wait a minute. Oh, and Cody Rhodes went for a slingshot, but he missed. And Mr. Rogers is going to make him pay for it. And the distraction from Shelton Benjamin allowed Cody Rhodes to get the upper hand, or so he thought. And now, wait a minute. What's Cody Rhodes doing? Oh, he's going right after Bob. Meanwhile, Mr. Rogers is going right after Shelton. Wait a minute. Shelton spinning neckbreaker, and meanwhile, Bob Barker got sent in the ring. And now both men get back in the ring. And what the hell is Cody Rhodes doing? I think, yeah, he's distracted by Bob Barker. He was distracted by Bob Barker. Okay, there we go. So now they're both back in the ring, and now Cody Rhodes goes right to the eyes. I have to say, Cody Rhodes is coming into his own in terms of real life. You know, he's done so much in the company in WWE as of recently, and he's doing one hell of a job. I really think he'll be a world champion in WWE someday. So that's, wait a minute. A whip over the top rope, and onto the floor goes Mr. Rogers once again. And Mr. Rogers getting up there. Well, no, he thought better of it. Elbow right to the knee. And some back elbows right to Cody Rhodes. Oh, and a punch right to the back. Then a flatliner, which is normally Mario's finishing maneuver, but of course, since that is not his finishing maneuver, it doesn't have the same effect that Mario's does. So yeah, just because someone else has someone else's finishing maneuver, it doesn't have quite the punch that the person using it as a finisher would normally have. So yeah, a whip into the corner, and Mr. Rogers is pissed. And you better not piss off Mr. Rogers. You know what happens, because he'll kick your ass. Inverted atomic drop. Wait a minute. A knee smash. Ooh, and a clothesline right to Mr. Rogers. Neckbreaker. Rake in the eyes. Bulldog. Wait a minute. A back suplex. Wait a minute. The Book of Ezekiel right to Cody Rhodes. And now Cody Rhodes is getting kicked in the legs. And a poke in the eye right to Mr. Rogers. Whipped over the top rope. And a hip toss right back inside. And wait a minute. Bob Barker kind of got in the way there. And now it looks like Cody Rhodes is taking some shots right to the side of the head of Mr. Rogers. Ooh, and a knife edge chop right to Cody Rhodes. Ooh, and a kick right to the back. A missed drop kick. STO. And right now Mr. Rogers is feeling it. Wait a second. And now Shelton Benjamin is distracting the referee. And yeah, wait a minute. He's still distracting the referee. Come on, ref. Okay, well, now that we got that settled. And now what's, well, apparently, Cody was distracted by Bob Barker, which allowed Mr. Rogers to take advantage of it. Whipping the ropes. Nope. Apparently, Mr. Rogers was distracted by Shelton Benjamin. Wait a minute. Oh, no, don't do this to Mr. Rogers. No. Wait a minute. Nope, taken down by Mr. Rogers before anything could happen. Sorry. Whip into the ropes. Leap. Oh, no, wait. Duck underneath, rather. Excuse me. Wait. Suplex right back inside the ring. A rake in the eyes once again to Mr. Rogers, but I think that might have pissed him off. A whip into the corner. A punch right to the back of the neck. Bulldog. Nope. Thrown over the top rope is Mr. Rogers as he gets clotheslined onto the outside. And then a slingshot body splash right to Mr. Rogers. Then a kick right to the back. Thrown back inside the ring is Mr. Rogers. Now, wait a minute. Cody Rhodes is going right after Bob, but I think that might have been a mistake. But Mr. Rogers is going to go right after him anyways. Wait a second. A back suplex right onto the floor. Nope. Ooh, and a knife edge chop right on the table. Incredible. And some knife edge chops again. Okay, now both men are back in the ring. A whip into the ropes. Countered with a neck breaker. Whips him into the ropes again. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Book of Ezekiel. The Book of Ezekiel. And another neck breaker. Oh, and a rake in the eyes once again. Uh-oh. Wait a second. a spinning neckbreaker with a pinfall cover. Wait a minute. Where's the... Oh, once again, Shelton Benjamin interrupts the referee for the third time. And I have to... Yeah. The referee has thrown him out, finally. So he's gone. But Bob Barker is still out there. Wait. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. So the winner of this match is Mr. Rogers. Well, that's the first victory under the. That's the first victory for the Zoot Suits. Bob unfortunately lost his match. Well, for him, anyways. But for Mr. Rogers, he won. Of course, Bob Barker had his back. So congratulations to Mr. Rogers. He has won at WrestleMania.